Hey guys, IKhanWhisper here with another Battlefield 1 Immersion ASMR video. A large air battle rages overhead as we charge into the town and try and take hold of it from the enemy. A lot of destruction around us. This map is pretty awesome to play because there's so many buildings in it and you really see all the destruction as the game progresses. And we'll see that in this video. So we're trying to capture this house here on the edge of the town. Before we push forwards, we can see explosions in the distance. And see rounds, see tracers zipping by. A tank battle at the end of the block. There's more of the air battle. The enemy forces are trying to retake it. They're even fighting from the roof of the building. But that's not a smart place to be. Very exposed. Let's kite around this wall here, skirt around the fringes of the battle. And there's another guy, proving that the roof is not a good spot as he's blown into the air. We have to rise out of our trenches and push down the hill on the other side of the battlefield. Push through the ruins of this town. So much debris and wreckage to climb over. But at least for us, it's useful cover. Look at all these shell casings from artillery that was fired here, presumably in defense of the town. That building crumbles apart before our eyes, and an enemy trooper sprints away from us, trying to shrug off the battle damage as he continues to run. But we catch him anyway. Here we find ourselves outnumbered, but we must do our best to defend. Our ally is taken down, but we're able to quickly avenge him and push forwards where this large house and courtyard have begun to see another battle raging around it. But our flag flies over it again. This is proving to be a hotly contested zone, an important sector in the ongoing war. Another attack is imminent. We climb down into our cover, and just in time, as an enemy tank rolls forward through the smoke, we just play dead and hide and let it pass us by, which is sometimes the smartest maneuver. We've been pushed back and must again retake that sector. With a well-placed grenade, we can dislodge their defenses and repel a counterattack. wide open country in the background, somehow without signs of any of the destruction that's befallen the town. As you can see, there's a lot less of that building we've been fighting over. There won't be much left for us to claim. Just riddled with holes from tank rounds, explosive shells. Just a smoldering ruin, whereas in the beginning it was an intact house. We link up with our squad and push onwards to the next objective. Down the street and through the side alleys, up the hill where numerous artillery shells have struck, and even more ruins. Only this cheesery seems to have evaded the destruction of this war. There's a machine gunner down here that we must take out. We've been ordered to assault it. Our comrades were not so lucky, but we know a flanking tactic and are able to secure the objective, allowing our troops to push forward. Into one of the few houses that haven't been touched, besides some damaged windows. A plane falls out of the sky there. This street has been almost completely obliterated. There were some enemy tanks just there shelling it, and an enemy Zeppelin is just pounding the ground, trying to push back our forces. But we intercept a guy there and get an achievement, because this is immersion mode, so achievements just like in real life, right? We have to link up with our squad and not be caught out in the open by the Zeppelin. Their gunners are trying to pin us down, but we must keep pushing forward. Tank battle is still raging out here. Pretty much just the foundation of this house is left after this battle. But what's that above us? There's something going on. We'll see. The enemy Zeppelin has been destroyed. Descending in a fireball of destruction. Until it collides with the ground. But we must get out of the house because the enemy won't take this sitting down. must fight harder than ever. It seems they have achieved air superiority here as they continue their dive bombing tactics. Even less of this house remains. It's surprising that it is still standing, as even more tank shells strike the house. We almost hit one of our own side. It's hard to tell in the smoke and confusion of the battlefield. Let's push through these houses. We spy an enemy, evading our bullet and our axe as we strike the door frame. But in the end, we get him. That's how frantic these close quarter battles can be. But we've linked up with some of our own side, and we can continue the assault again. Some allies push forward. Are not our allies, but the allies. Enemies to us. We exchange rounds back and forth. The aerial battle has intensified as we try to win back the battle in the sky. So, that's almost it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more. Alright, they have tanks. Spin the guns around. Everything will be fine.